Self-discipline is a crucial trait that can help us achieve our goals and live a more fulfilling life. It is the ability to control our actions and behavior, and to resist the temptation to indulge in short-term pleasures or distractions. Without self-discipline, we may struggle to follow through on our commitments, maintain good habits, or make progress towards our aspirations. So how can we develop self-discipline? Here are 5 practical tips that you can start implementing in your life right away. Tip number 1. Remove temptations. One of the biggest obstacles to self-discipline is the presence of distractions or temptations that derail our focus and motivation. If you find yourself constantly distracted by social media, video games, or other time-wasting activities, it may be helpful to eliminate these temptations from your environment. This can be as simple as canceling a subscription or deleting an app from your phone. By reducing the number of distractions in your life, you can increase your ability to concentrate and stay on track. Tip number 2. Don't wait for the right mood. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we need to feel motivated or inspired in order to get things done. But the truth is that we often don't feel like doing the things we know we should be doing. That's why it's important to push through and get started even when we don't feel like it. Whether it's exercising, studying, or working on a project, discipline means doing the work regardless of how we feel. By consistently showing up and putting in the effort, we can build momentum and cultivate a stronger sense of self-discipline over time. Tip number 3. Set achievable goals. Setting goals is an important part of self-discipline, as it helps us clarify our priorities and stay focused on what we want to accomplish. However, it's important to set goals that are challenging, but also realistic and achievable. By setting goals that are too ambitious, we risk setting ourselves up for failure and frustration. On the other hand, setting goals that are too easy can lead to boredom and a lack of progress. To set effective goals, consider the following. Make sure your goals are specific and measurable. Instead of setting a vague goal like, get in shape, set a more specific goal like, lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and eating a healthier diet. Break your goals down into smaller, actionable steps. If your goal is to write a book, for example, you might break it down into tasks like outlining the plot, writing a certain number of pages per day, and revising the manuscript. Set a deadline for your goals. This can help you stay accountable and motivated, as it creates a sense of urgency and encourages you to stay on track. Tip number 4. Think long-term. When we're faced with a difficult task or challenge, it can be tempting to focus on the short-term discomfort or inconvenience. But by thinking about the long-term benefits and consequences of our actions, we can stay motivated and committed to our goals. For example, if you're trying to develop a habit of exercise, it can be helpful to remind yourself of the long-term health benefits of regular physical activity, such as reducing the risk of heart disease and improving cognitive function. Similarly, if you're working on a challenging project at work, it can be helpful to think about the long-term career advancement or financial rewards that may come as a result of your hard work. By focusing on the big picture and the long-term outcomes of our actions. Tip number 5. Progressively build a productive routine. Self-discipline is a muscle that needs to be consistently exercised in order to get stronger. One way to do this is by progressively building a routine of productive habits. Start with small habits, such as waking up early or exercising every day, and gradually build up to more challenging habits as you become more disciplined. For example, if you're trying to develop a habit of daily meditation, you might start by meditating for just 5 minutes a day, and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. By gradually building up your habits, you can increase your self-discipline without overwhelming yourself. In addition to these tips, there is one more concept that can be helpful for developing self-discipline, the 21-90th rule. This rule states that it takes 21 days to form a new habit, and 90 days to turn that habit into a permanent part of your life. So if you're looking to develop a new habit or break an old one, give yourself at least 90 days to see lasting results. This time frame may vary depending on the complexity of the habit, but the key is to be consistent and persistent in your efforts. Developing self-discipline is not always easy, and it may require effort and perseverance. But the rewards are well worth it. With self-discipline, you can achieve your goals, build better relationships, and live a more fulfilling life. So don't wait any longer. Start implementing these tips in your life today, and see how your self-discipline can transform your life for the better. One of the most challenging aspects of self-discipline is dealing with setbacks or failures. It's important to remember that self-discipline is not about being perfect or never making mistakes. Rather, it's about learning from our mistakes and getting back on track. If you find yourself struggling to maintain your self-discipline, here are a few tips for getting back on track. Reflect on what went wrong. Take a step back and try to understand what caused you to lose your discipline. Was it a lack of planning, a lack of motivation, or something else? Understanding the root cause of your setbacks can help you identify strategies for overcoming them in the future. Seek support. It can be helpful to have someone to hold you accountable and provide encouragement when you're feeling down. This could be a friend, family member, or coach who can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Be kind to yourself. It's important to remember that no one is perfect, and that setbacks are a natural part of the learning process. Don't beat yourself up over mistakes or failures. Instead, focus on what you can learn from the experience and move forward. By following these tips, you can get back on track and continue building your self-discipline. In conclusion, self-discipline is a crucial trait that can help us achieve our goals and live a more fulfilling life. It's not always easy to develop self-discipline, but by following the tips outlined in this script, you can start building this important skill and seeing results in your life. Remember, self-discipline is a journey, and it takes time and effort to develop. But with patience, persistence, and the right mindset, you can cultivate unbreakable self-discipline and achieve your goals with greater ease. Thank you for watching our video on self-discipline. We hope that you found the tips and strategies we shared to be helpful and applicable to your own life. Remember, self-discipline is a skill that can be developed with practice and dedication. By implementing the tips we shared in your daily life, you can build unbreakable self-discipline and achieve your goals with greater ease. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest content. We'll be sharing more tips and strategies for personal growth and success in the future, so stay tuned. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.